I think KLF has gone from strength to strength over the last 11 years. It has now established itself as a very premier literary platform, which always gives voice to new voices, new authors, and more importantly, KLF has also established itself as an Indian brand which has a global footprint. For instance, I recently participated in the KLF Festival in Kathmandu, and I believe they have plans to set up literary festivals in other Asian countries as well. So I think it's very good to see a literary platform achieving these new heights, because I think in today's world, in today's interconnected world, literature is the only thing that can break barriers, that can break boundaries, and the more platforms we have that celebrate the power of words and the power of ideas, the better for us. As I already mentioned, KLF provides a very good, useful and important platform for new voices to be heard, for new books to come into the general consciousness. And from that point of view, I think KLF is providing human service to the community, because in today's world, where there are increasing distractions, the young in particular are now engaged with so many online distractions that the reading habit is seen as declining all across the world. So anything that promotes the reading habit, that connects readers with good books, I think is very, very important, and I think KLF is doing that service. Well, this year is also another year of KLF Awards, so we are all looking forward to see which are the voices they recognize this year, because the recognition that KLF provides allows readers to engage with those works and with those authors. Just as the Booker Prize in the United Kingdom, the moment you get onto the Booker Prize list, it means you get a whole new readership. So I'm hoping that KLF will have a similar effect. Because first of all, Bhubaneswar is a fantastic city. It's one of the most culturally vibrant cities of India. The number of beautiful temples that I have seen in Bhubaneswar, I don't think any other city in India can match the sheer number of beautiful historic temples that Bhubaneswar has. Plus, Bhubaneswar has also emerged as a very important center for innovation. It has IT parks, it has a thriving economic ecosystem, and for all these reasons, I think it's important that KLF, which started its journey from Bhubaneswar, always brings readers and writers back to Bhubaneswar, and I look forward to joining the KLF festival in Bhubaneswar in March this year. So please come and join this festival in Bhubaneswar, and most importantly, keep reading. I think literature has the most important role in bridging gaps between nations, because, for instance, look at what is happening in West Asia. If more Palestinians read books by Israelis, if more Israelis read books by Palestinians, I think the gap, the lack of trust that exists would have been bridged to a considerable extent. I'm not saying that literature is the panacea to all problems, but certainly literature is a medium that bridges worlds, that bridges differences, that allows us to experience life from the eyes of another person. And once you put yourself into the shoes of another person, you acquire a much greater empathy and understanding of that person's viewpoint. So from that point of view, literature, I think, is the best medium to heal a divided world. Literature plays the most important role in society, because literature is the vehicle for our cultural consciousness. Literature is what connects our past generation to today's generation, because by reading the experiences of our forefathers, we can understand what they went through. And we, similarly, by leaving our legacy in the literature, will inspire future generations to understand what our culture, what our community, what our ideas, what our values were all about, and how these values have been transmitted from generation to generation.